All right, so here we are at Mount Panorama, also known as Bathurst in Australia, and this track scares the ever-loving bejeebies out of me. Uh, I told my coach I may not have the balls for this track, and he said, "No balls equals slow," and this track rewards just going for it. I have watched his training video. I have given about 2.5 to 3 hours of practice. I came home today from work. I jumped in, did a few practice laps, and joined this race with the sole objective of just surviving the race. The track is so thin and so dangerous with so many people. When you crash, they block your way and you crash into them, and it's just a complete hazard. During the 24 hours of Bathurst this year, two drivers got into a very serious accident. One car basically exploded and caught fire. It broke the guy's back. I mean, it's an incredibly dangerous course. Fortunately, this is sim racing. We can't break our back. I want to say 11th after qualifying. My first warm up lap, I hit a wall, so I restarted that. I did get 2 laps in, but only qualified 11th. So that puts me way back here, out of, a huge field of people. And so, again, my objective is just make it through the race in one piece. And let's see if that happens. So, race starts off. Everybody's on cold tires as usual. Here we come
Good luck,
down
boy.
down the straight
Good luck.
into an immediate left turn. One driver off the road already. All right, perfect. As expected, things are going to be a bit on the crazy side, and this is one of those cases. Get my telemetry data up. Okay, down the long straightaway into the first right-hand turn up the hill. This begins the ascent of Mount Panorama. I am in 10th place at the moment. Again, just trying to survive. Let me give you a view from my cockpit. Here we are, up the hill. Hard left. Another hard left. Another hard left. Driver in front of me strikes a wall. To begin the descent down the hill. And this is where everything can go crazy for people. Surprisingly, people do pretty good this first lap. Dip right here. Accelerate down the hill. Towards this point. Brake easy on the turn. Cut to the left. Hug the wall. Almost crashed into the driver in front of me. He blinks out for network stuff, so I have no idea where he is. Driver on my right gets a good run past me. I'm not going to fight it. Again, my objective is just survive the race at this point. I'm boxed in between these two. This is a incredibly fast turn. He loses control. I avoid him, but have to take it off the track to do that, letting the next driver pass me. 2 drivers pass. Better than being destroyed. I now am in 11th place at this point. Hard left to the start-finish line. A lot of people lose control right here sometimes, just like that guy. So, here we begin lap 2. I am in 10th place. I'm up 1 position after all that. And man, let me tell you, I am already stressed. Already stressed out on that one. So here we go, down the straightaway. My last lap was a 2:19. My fastest lap here is a 2:07.5. I'm barely going to get close to that in this race. Accelerating out of the turn here. I could do that a lot earlier. I should have done it earlier. We have a driver here who's hit the wall, so now he's slow. Again, I'm trying to just be careful because at any moment a driver could be in your way and blocking this road, as you'll see in a little bit. There's one. Fortunately, he stays in place. I am not the fastest at this track. Again, very limited experience. I'm very intimidated by this course. Here we go. Downhill. I blow it, so I just go straight. I take the off track there. Fortunately, I don't get a black flag penalty to slow down. Driver on my left makes a great... He's already flying, so I just let him by. Come around the corner. I get a better launch than he does, but still. He's clearly faster than I am. And I am in a pack of several drivers, as you can see, right behind me. So I've already made a couple mistakes. You saw me miss the first downhill turn. You saw the mistake right there that allowed this driver to get past me. You saw the off track there avoiding the accident. That's not a mistake. That was intentional. But it still cost me. But I'm in 10th place because this driver goes into the pits. I don't know why he's going into the pits. He must have had enough penalty points or damage at that point that he needed to go in the pits. So now I'm in 9th place as we cross the start-finish line and begin lap 3. I set a 2:11.32 that last lap. Not very good. I can do a lot better than that, but also when you start avoiding other drivers, it slows you down. And I'm just trying to get confident. I'm lacking confidence at this point. I really thought those drivers behind me were much closer based on my telemetry. They're about 2 seconds behind me. I'm 1.1 to the driver in front of me, Joaquin. Climbing the hill. I've reached the summit of the hill. Hard left. Another hard left. Almost lose control of the car right there. So since I'm driving, I recognize I missed this last time, so I'm a little more careful here. Since I recognize I am kind of a little out of control at the moment, I need to take a breath and cool my jets. Driver behind me has caught up by 1 second after all that shenanigans. Through the final turn here. Good lead out of there. Driver behind me, Igor, 6/10. So he has caught up to me significantly on that lap. It was a terrible downhill session for me. I cannot tell you how stressful this track is for me. It is just incredibly... I blow it here. Basically a small... I'm not off track there, but close. But that slows me down enough. But Igor behind me has had a problem that has slowed him down as well. So into final turn to the start-finish line. Completing lap 3 onto lap 4 of 13. The funniest part, too, is when I started the race, I thought I only had to do 11 laps. and then I realized I'm going to have to do 13. And it's just complete concentration through the entire thing. I am currently in 9th place. And it's not because I'm passing people, it's because people are destroying themselves in front of me. Hug the left wall as you come out of here. Gain to Igor behind me. He's now 2.2. I don't handle this as well as I should. I got to get better at this corner right here. And I've got to have a little more confidence here. A little tap of the wall there, but I should have been in 4th gear before that. Cutting inside more here, cutting inside more here. There we go. And then right over the corner, being ready to take that corner, but not hitting that curb on the right. That thing is death if you do it wrong. Down the hill. Igor has gained 1.5 seconds in this part of the track to me at this point. He is right behind me. And passing in this part of the track must just take incredible, strong will. He's got a great run on me. 3/10 as we come down the straightaway. He should be able to catch up to me. but I'm flat out 2/10 behind me. If he's going to pass me, it's going to be in this braking section here. But he backs out of it. I actually go off the track again. Another mistake on my part. He gets the pass done. Fair and square. All right, so I've dropped down to 10th place, but Cole Murphy is now right behind me. Again, I'm also not terribly concerned about losing positions here. I'm not even concerned about losing points. My whole objective is survive the race. Don't destroy the car. Do what you can to get through this. You really get a sense of how fast that is right there from that camera angle. Up the hill. And begin the descent, the slow descent part here. We're at the height of the hill. There's a car ahead, off the road. Get the warning, so he's falling back, but I've already taken my foot off the gas because I'm concerned I'm going to come around a corner, right smack into somebody. And with my objective of just finishing the race, I do not want to just come around a corner and slam into somebody. I'd rather give up a position than destroy myself that way. Most people see that yellow flag and just throttle down. This track in particular, I ease up or even tap the brakes to see what's going to happen. Cole's 6/10 behind me. I need to nail this corner coming up here. No more screw-ups. Decent job. Decent job there. Cole, 5/10 behind me. I need to nail this last corner too. A lot of people can lose it on this last turn. Great work for me. Could do it a little faster, but I'll take it. Survived to go another lap. Lap 6 of 13. We're almost halfway through the race. A mistake right there sends me off the track. I'm going to lose out of position to Cole as a result. Just, honestly, I think my deal is I just don't have enough practice on the track. 3 hours, 3.5 hours has not been enough for this. I need to get more practice in. Tando is 3/10 behind me. He's right on my tail. Again, I'm in 9th place. I'm not concerned about losing a couple positions here at the moment. I've gotten myself in over my head. I just want to survive and not lose a ton of I-rating. Begin the descent. Great exit for me. Tando 5/10 behind me. I am now 1.2 behind Cole, so definitely losing pace. My fastest lap so far, a 2:08.794. So certainly improving each lap. Can't make a mistake here. Tando goes to the inside. I'm going to go wide and try to give him room. I do, but he's not able to pull that off there. He gets a better exit out of there than I did. This time I cannot screw up this first turn either. So I actually take it a little timid. In front of me, car off the road. All right. So I've gained back another place. I'm in 8th position, so even if Tan passes me, that's going to put me back in 9th. I'm okay with that. Lap 7 of 13. Again, at this point, I'm still thinking I'm doing 11 laps, not 13. Tando is 2/10 behind me. Was 1/10. He's really quite faster than I am, I think. But I don't want to let 2 cars go by me. I wouldn't say I'm defending, but I'm just driving my racing line. Car behind me hits the wall, takes damage. The guy behind Tan. I think he may have wheel damage. He seems to be doing okay. I tapped the wall there, nothing big. Tando 4/10 behind me. David 7/10 behind me. So 3/10 behind Tan. With it this close, I cannot make a mistake here, but I think Tan's going to go for the move on the inside. Again, going to give him plenty of room. I make a mistake, slide off, give the position to both those guys. Exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Again, just my lack of confidence in the course, just not enough driving on it. I'm in 10th place now. I would love to finish top 10. Love to just finish, to be honest with you. Tan is blinking because of network issues up ahead. But now that I've released these two, they are already accelerating well away from me. Behind me, Michael is 2.8 seconds. And this is where I get the message that there's 5 laps to go. And I'm thinking, what? I thought I only had 3 laps to go at this point. Oh no. So I kind of settle myself in for a little bit longer of a race. But man, I am so tense at this point. I think I've gotten into my head a little bit about how dangerous this track is. And it is. Look at that right there. I'm forced to stop there. But because the drivers behind me also ran into an issue, they slow down significantly. Michael's still behind me, but Darth Urso behind him has, I think, either gotten into a collision there or has needed to stop entirely. I believe he's gotten into a collision because, yep, he is being towed to the pits. I make a mistake here again. Seeing that driver there threw me off. I go wide. I'm now in 9th position again. Michael is 1.8 behind me. Again, like half of this is just staying alive and not getting killed by other drivers. Down the back straight. Michael 1.8 behind me. He has gained about 8/10 this lap. Don't screw this corner up. Don't screw this corner up. Easy. There you go. Need to open that up a little bit. Use more of the track there. Michael, 1.8 behind me again. And again here. Use more of the track. Go off the curb there. You can do that. In front of me, Igor has fallen back behind the others, and I'm gaining on him. I don't know what has happened. Maybe he's gone off track or something. But I'm closing in on him pretty quickly. 3 seconds away. Open it up. Near the wall. Perfect. Michael, 1.7 behind me. This part of the track is so tricky for me. It's a blind corner. It's just so difficult. There's Michael right behind me. Up the hill to the summit. Over the backside. Michael 1.1 behind me. He's gained on me tremendously. Much faster through that area than I am. Down the hill. Loss of traction as you go through this. Boy, from this view, you really don't get a sense of how much of a descent it is that you do from first person. And clearly Michael's faster than I am through this section because he's closed up another 0.6. Pretty good exit there. I mean, a little bit off track, but not bad. I maintained my speed through it, which was pretty good. Michael is 0.3. He's clearly going to pass me. 0.5 now. .4 on me down the main straightaway. Up the climb, 0.5 behind me, but he's faster through this section than I am. I need to just focus on maintaining my braking points and my throttle points, so I can just be safe. That's my whole objective here. Just be safe. Send it, but don't send it off the track. Left turn. Downhill. Complete loss of grip right here. Great job through there. Could have opened it up just a little bit more. 0.5 behind me is Michael. Behind him, regardless of Maxo Milano, who's 4.2 seconds, he's blue flag, so he's missed a few laps. Cole Murphy's 11.8 seconds. Gotta nail this just right. Again, off the track. Just cannot seem. I don't get it off track there, but just hitting that dirt is slowing me down. But Michael behind me seems to have had an issue too, because he's now a second behind me. So I don't know what happened to him, but he also didn't do well there. And at this point, I'm kind of tired. This is lap 11, the one I thought was going to be the final lap. But now I'm just focused on keep going. Igor has pulled away. I thought I was catching up to him at one point, but he's now 5.8 seconds ahead. .5 to Michael behind me. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm opening this gap up a little bit. If I just sustain my current run, I may be able to bring it home in ninth. I've got this and 2 more laps to go, which is a long way. In almost no other sport do I consider a 1.5 seconds to be a very short amount of time, but boy, this is one of those times. I see where he's catching up tremendously right there. All right, so now he's 8 tenths behind me. 7 tenths, 8 tenths, right in that range. This is how fast you are going down this road. Like, it is incredibly fast. And the car is just on the edge of sliding right there to a hard stop around a left corner. Great job that time. Michael does a good job too. He's 7 tenths behind me. Finishing lap 11, entering lap 12. 2 laps to go at this point. Should have taken that faster, but I've done worse. Michael 8 tenths behind me. I'm feeling pretty good about how things are going. If I can just keep him back there and just keep hitting my marks, I'll be fine. And in all honesty, even during practice, I have never driven 11 or 12 laps without bending the car into a wall. So far, feeling pretty good. And actually, the more I'm driving, the more comfortable I'm kind of becoming. I'm currently in 9th position with Michael in 10th. Boy, what a great track this is. It is really scary for me. There's a mistake over that curb, and you have to maintain a straight line there. If you do not, at that point, you are going to throw the car off the track. So that allows Michael to get right up on my rear. Fortunately, I'm able to open up another 7 tenths to him. But man, that was a horrible mistake on my part. So far, if you're counting, I've made like 5 or 6 mistakes in 12 laps. And the worst one's yet to come. Spoiler alert. Down the main straight. Back straight, I should say. Michael 4 tenths behind me. Well done. Michael 4 tenths behind me. Need to make these stick. I'm a little wide there, but not terrible. Michael's still 5 tenths, half a second behind me. Final lap. Final lap of the race. So here's the thing. 3 tenths behind me, going down the main straightaway. 2 tenths behind me. Like, if he's going to pass me, I'm concerned he's going to try to take the inside right here. He buckles a little bit, but doesn't do it there. But I see that I screw up, so I go ahead and just ease by and slide in behind him at this point. I made a screw up going into that turn and just figured better safe than sorry. I'm going to let him through. Let me just bring the car home. All I've got is this final half of a lap. We're reaching the summit right now. Coming up on the hardest part of the course, the downhill section. This is it. Next driver's 8.5 seconds behind me, no problem. Brake down here, down around this corner. Only a couple more corners to go when I slide and boom, hit that wall, damage my wheel, and I cannot steer straight. If you see the car sliding left and right, that's because I cannot keep it on the track. I'm in 4th gear. I am trying to keep the car straight. Cole Murphy's coming up behind me already. And I'm just barely able to keep the car on the road. And all I want to do at this point is just bring it across the finish line. Go ahead and pass me. Let me give you plenty of room there, Cole. And I'm going to screw up here, go across the road, because the car cannot turn. It can't turn. I'm just trying to be cautious. You can see it slipping left and right. I'm not trying to go into the pits. I'm trying to go brake real slow here. Take it around the corner. There's the start finish line right there. I'm last across the start finish line of all the people still alive on the track, and yeah, I bring home 11th place. 11th place after all that. But you know what? I survived the race. I survived the race. So what did that do to my results this go around? I am getting very close to 1,600 points, which would be my all-time high I rating. I was hoping this was going to be the one that did it, but it is not. 1589. I only gained 4 I rating. I lose 7.07 safety rating, mostly because of off tracks, especially that one added to it where I went there. Not the greatest experience. I started in 11th. I came in 11th. So nothing gained, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Fastest lap was a 2:07.9, so not too shabby as far as where I'm sitting at the moment. I clearly need more practice on the track, but man, that was a fun race, and it was stressful. It was stressful. Um, not since not Fuji. Oh, whichever the other track in Japan was that I raced in the hard rain, have I felt as stressed during a race as I did during this one. But man, it's fun, and I really want to get better at this track. Um, Surviving it is half the battle. Going fast is the other half. So we'll see what happens next time. I have coaching tomorrow night.